every note, our spirits soar. Feel that rhythm, we're wanting more. Feel the music, let it roll. Two souls dancing in perfect control. Wrapped in magic, time stands still. Every moment, the perfect unreal. Feel music, let it roll. Two souls dancing in perfect control.
The angels are here.
What up, y'all? This your boy Ace here, and welcome to Ace's Angels, y'all. So I'm making sure I get this out to y'all, man. This might, I don't want to say, but this might be the last video y'all hear on the channel for a few days, maybe until like Thursday or Friday. I'm gonna work on my other channel, but I wanted to make sure I got this video out to you guys, man, because y'all already know this is something that I was definitely gonna touch up on, because I'm gonna be real with y'all, man. Like I've been wanting Elizabeth Kitley with Caitlin Clark for a while now, going back to the draft, but even before the draft actually. And now that, so the news is that she got released by the Las Vegas Aces, which is the team that drafted her as well. She played her rookie season this year after missing the whole season last year with a torn Achilles. So she's, trying to get back into, basketball shape and basketball rhythm. And it was a little bit tough. But basically what happened was that the Aces replaced her with Nelissa Smith, who came with the Dallas Wings, over in a trade. I think it was like a 2027 first round draft pick for Dallas. So I think Dallas won on this deal because they get a first round draft pick. I mean, they're still trying to build their young team around Paige. They got Isaiah James, JJ Quinterly that's looking good right now. Lee Rue. They're putting together around a pretty decent team for Chris Koklanis and Paige Beckers, man. So the Aces are, I think what the Aces are doing right now, they're trying to give it one last go here. I think they're definitely probably about a couple of years away from breaking that team up around Asia before they go into a rebuild. But Becky right now is being exposed this season, because Becky has been truly awful this year, in my opinion, man. I think she's been awful. I think she got exposed pretty badly without Natalie Nikasi, who was the real engine behind that Aces championship squad for 2 straight years in 2022 and 2023, and also Kelsey Plum leaving exposed that team as well. So it's just a real bad situation right now with the Aces. They're a very middle of the road team now. They'll make the playoffs, but shoot, depending on who they face, I don't think they're getting out of their first round, bro. They faced my new team, the Washington Mystics. I've watched them. The Mystics just trash them, bro. Just absolutely trash them. You know what I mean? But Kitley, right? So Kitley has been playing a lot this year, and I just feel like she wasn't used well. by Becky, and this is how you know Becky's not a good coach. She wasn't even used well. Dude, Kitley, anybody who knows Elizabeth Kitley knows this is a stretch big. She can stretch and spread the floor, bro. She plays like, if you watch Stephanie Dolson, she plays like her. A big who could come out to the 3-point line and just spread the offense out, man. She's not really a super traditional big that's going to grab you like 10, 15 rebounds like Angel Reese or Mila or something like that. Like, she's really a stretch big. I would even compare her a little bit to Megan Gustafson in the way she plays. Sort of that same type of big. But Kitley is definitely, in my opinion, definitely a lot of potential with her. She was drafted, as y'all know, the previous year, late in the second round. Obviously, she had that injury from college at Virginia Tech. And, you know, she's just coming off of it. And that's really a 2-year injury. Like, she's still going to need another year to really get her legs under her. I imagine Cameron Brink is going to probably go through the same struggle when she comes back. Hopefully within the next month, I hope she comes back. It seems like the Sparks are definitely taking their time bringing her back. I think it's because the Sparks also know, you know, this season is kind of, it's not looking all the way good right now for them. So, you know, I think they're definitely just taking their time with her. But anyways, back to Elizabeth Kitley though. Kitley, I think that this is, so they grabbed Nelissa Smith for it, and Nelissa's been okay this year, but she's been underachieving too. I think she's still underachieving. She still hasn't really found, since last season, like, you know, Nelissa Smith was doing okay for the Fever when she started out, and then it seemed like since last year playing with CC, she just hasn't been living up to her #1 pick status. But is she gonna help out the Aces more than Elizabeth Kitley? Probably this season. I think long term, I think that this was still a bad move for him, because Elizabeth Kitley could definitely develop into that stretch big who could get you some shots from the outside, and it's just 6'6". Just 6'6", bro. Kind of like Catherine Westfield almost too. I think that's like another good comparison for her, you know. This is stretch big. If you know stretch bigs in this league, that's what she is, man. Stretch bigs, bro. You know, like I said before, you know, that I think this is a terrible move. I think that this is absolutely a terrible move for this franchise. I think they could have definitely been more patient, but I understand too. They're trying to win now, so it's a bit of a complicated situation. So let's talk about Elizabeth Kitley's future. Now, she's a free agent now. She can get picked up anywhere. The good thing for any team is that she's a cheap asset, so she could come in and be on anyone's squad. We'll see if anybody picks her up. The injury may keep teams from wanting to pick up the phone right away, but one team that needs to not be hesitating too much is Indiana Fever. So Mick Talks Hoops already made a video on this. For my Fever fans that, you know, follow Fever News, you probably already saw this on Mick's channel, that he was claiming for Liz Kitley to be signed by the Fever and cut Bree Turner. I'm all for that move. Y'all already know I'm not into Bree Turner, Woke Turner. I think she's done in the WNBA, to be honest with y'all. I don't think she could give anything left to any team in the W. I think since she had that injury, bro, she just ain't been the same. This is why I said, that's why I'm like, you know, I try to caution these Juju fans and stuff. Dude, when people tear their Achilles, man, they don't come back the same, man. Now, is this also a warning shot for Liz Kitley that she might not come back the same? I've seen Liz Kitley. I think she's moving pretty well. The only thing that I'm seeing from her is just the confidence to jump. I think that's been something that, you know, I think a lot of those players kind of get their rhythm back into jumping like the next year. So that's the only thing I'm seeing from her that's like different from her. But I know a lot of players with torn Achilles, they lose their quickness. I don't see her losing a lot of her quickness. You know, I think she'll be a huge asset for the Fever. 6'6", they could use that for sure. The Fever could use that for sure. I think that'll be great for Caitlin the dumb passes into her, and also just to stretch the floor, like I said. Because I think you could have Liz Kitley. And see, this is why, we need Steph White out of here. And we need to redo this team a lot during the offseason, because really, I think the Fever's offense should really be pacing space. I think it needs to be something where, not taking a lot of threes or nothing like that, but like, you got the bigs, sort of like what Washington does. They play with their two bigs and they play from the inside out, and they kick it out to shooters and stuff like that. I think it could be that kind of offense. When you bring in Kitley off the bench, I think you could definitely like kick it out to her. Sort of like what you see with Damiris Johnson sometimes. When she comes in, she spreads the floor because she's a three-point threat. I think they could do the same thing with Elizabeth Kitley. Have her come in, spread the floor, get open shots for everybody, get open paint touches for AB in the post. I think she could do a lot more good than harm. I think she could do a lot more good than harm. I will say right now, man, I don't think they should miss out on Kitley, man. I really don't. I think Kitley is someone that she's sitting right there for you, and you go get her. And this fan base will love her, because she a hustle too. She's another one of those hustle players. Fan base will absolutely love her. And let's talk about the other aspect before we go. The Lexie and Sophie aspect of Liz Kitley, man. Those two have obviously grown such a popular aura within the fan base for being those two blonde bombers. Now we got three. We get our three. If they sign Liz Kitley, we got our three. We got our three blondes. And Liz Kitley, the legs go for days. The legs go for days, don't they? Don't they go for days? You talking about 6'6"? Man, come on, man. Put Liz Kitley in some tight little shorts, some booty shorts, bro. Going to the arena. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Liz Kitley would kill it, bro. She'd kill it, bro. Oh, my God. I was making a claim, man, I wanted the Fever to draft Chloe Kiss. But then, after my Raptors drafted her boyfriend, I was like, nah, Toronto Temple need to take her. She needs to be with her boyfriend, man, so they can make little cute babies together. But, bro, Liz Kitley with them legs on this team? Because I know a lot of people was hammering for Cameron Brink, but it's just not a realistic possibility to go get Cameron Brink until probably she a free agent. So, unless the Sparks, I don't think the Sparks going to give her up. What was she, the number 2 or 3 pick last year? Nah, they ain't gonna give her Cameron Brink. They ain't gonna give her the Cameron Brink, bro. So this is like the next big thing, but Cameron Brink obviously a way better player than Kitley. But man, you bring in Kitley, man, and you never know. Kitley might protect Caitlin too. You never know. She might protect Caitlin. She a big. She can whoop anybody ass out there, man. She's 6'6". You kidding me? So, and I think she could play good next to Boston, Timpson. You got Timpson on the team. Her and Timpson could be out there together. I think that's the future right there. Like I said, her role could be like a Steph Dolson, which has been very effective for a lot of years for a lot of teams, having that Steph Dolson type player out there. I think it's someone that they should think about. I think it's a more realistic get than Emma Misima, who's someone I would probably prefer as a player, because I know she could do a lot more than Liz Kitley right now for the team. But this is more realistic, and it's cheaper, and all you got to do, you just got to cut Turner. That's it. Just got to cut Turner, and we got Kitley, bro. But I'm not expecting this front office to do their job. This is a suggestion I wanted to make, and I wanted to get y'all kind of crammed up, because I know y'all thinking about it. Man, she go with Lexie and Sophie. That's Charlie's Angels right there. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, we got to be realistic, man. They ain't going to do that, man. They ain't going to do that for us, bro. They ain't going to do that for us. I'm still surprised that they got Sophie. I'm still surprised that they traded for Sophie, man. I really am. I'm still surprised to this day that they traded for Sophie. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man. Let's see what they do. Let's see if she don't get picked up by them. Let's see if she get picked up by somebody else. But go on ahead and give me your thoughts on this, man. Give this video a like, share, subscribe. Thank y'all for watching Aces Angels, y'all.